Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Teresa. Hey guys, this video is about things I wish I knew before going to college. Yeah. Yeah, this is the video about things I wish I knew before going to college. I am in year 3. I am not going to the same college that I started with. Yeah, I am transferring to a new school, which I just got my schedule finalized and everything like that. So yeah, let's get right into this video. And I have my what is this called, computer with me, because yeah, literally I wrote everything down. Okay, so let's start with academic advice. Your major does not define your future. Literally, you can literally change your major as many times as you want to. Literally, that's how I was whenever I first came to how I was my freshman year. I thought you had to stick with that major. Literally, I was struggling in biology. I'm just no, this gotta be my major, this gotta be my major. I really wanted to be that person that stuck with their major and never switched their major throughout their college years. But it's just if the major is, if you're failing half of the classes that you need for your major, if your major is really stressing you out and it's really going towards your mental and it's driving you crazy, maybe that's not the major for you, and that's okay, babes. But your major do not define who you are, okay? Please don't let your major ever define who you are, and it's okay to change your major, period. All right. Second, office hours are underrated. What I mean by that is, everybody don't be using their office hours. I was the type of person that would sit in the classroom and struggle until the very end of the semester and wonder why I got the grade that I did, because I wasn't using the office hours. And one thing about me, I'm kind of shy. Even though if you met me in person, you'd be like, you're shy. But I'm kind of shy, and I kind of get anxious talking to my professors and stuff. So it's just am I gonna go to office hours, or I'm gonna just thug it out? No, you should go to office hours whenever you are struggling. Even if you're not struggling, I think that you should still go to office hours, know your professors and stuff like that, because you might need them one day whenever you're a senior, you're about to enter to your career, or you might have to go to what's after you get your bachelor's, your master's, and you might need some recommendations. So it's just always good to go to office hours, especially if you're struggling, or just to get to know your professor and stuff. So yeah. Hold on, let me just move this over here, y'all. I'm sorry, I feel like this is kind of ghetto, but hopefully y'all are able to see me. But anyways, studying plus cramming. First of all, let me tell you something. The way that you did in high school, where you did not have to study and you got an A on the test, that is not how it's going to work in college. Baby, how many times I tell you I went to exam and I didn't study and I thought I aced that test? No, I got an F every time. Whoever sits up there and say, oh, you don't need to study, is lying to you. Study. Be in them books. I'm not playing. Please don't be like me. Please don't be like me. And do not study literally 5 hours earlier before you have your exam, babes. And if you're expecting to get a good grade, babes, you're not going to get a good grade. You're not going to get a good grade. You're not going to get a good grade. If you got a good grade and you spent and you literally studied for 5 hours before your test and you got a good grade, maybe you're God's favorite. Maybe you're God's favorite. Because literally, bro, No, like, no. Make sure you are studying, and make sure that, like, also, like, your first 2 weeks, I don't know, every school could be different, but if you, like, got a little quiz or something like that, or if you got, like, a little exam, make sure you find, like, what works for you. What works for you, even if you study in high school, what works for you in high school may not work for you in college, so make sure, like, you find some, like, tips. Like, I know the way that the information is going to get to me is that flashcards. Like, flashcards has got me through all my exams and stuff like that, and I got a decent grade whenever I did use the flashcards. And yeah, taking notes, you know, go over your notes and stuff like that, memorizing the stuff that your professor said, or sometimes audio recording, like what your professor is saying and stuff could help you on the test, the exam that is coming up. But I would definitely say do not cram. But if you do cram all, like, and you have 48 hours to study for your test, or even 5 hours or stuff like that, and you get a decent grade, then that works for you, babes. But I'm talking about the people that literally, I mean, I'm just talking to people in general. Like, literally, please study. This is not high school where you do not have to study and you get an A on this test. I promise you, the stuff is not that easy. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. The stuff is not that easy. Period. But, like, yeah, whatever. Community college is not a downgrade. I'm gonna say this again. Community college is not a downgrade. Baby, you are saving so much money going to a community college than PWI and an HBCU. You are saving so much money, and you're saving yourself from being in debt. Literally. Like, I wish someone would have told me in high school, like, no, I told myself, like, I was an advocate, like, if you do not have to go to college for your major and, like, you want to do something, I feel like you should do community college. And you know what? A lot of people were laughing at me, like, Teresa, why are you sitting up there talking about, like, community college and stuff? Like, I got laughed at. But now that, like, the friends that I still... what am I trying to say? The people that, like, were making fun of me in high school about how I said, like, oh, like, if I just didn't want to get, like, the college experience or anything like that, I would have went to community college. I literally would have. I would have saved myself in so much debt, because I am in debt, and, like, literally so much time. So much time. Now I'm about to be in debt. Some of y'all gonna be in debt until y'all are literally 40. But anyways, you know, have that college experience. But I'm just saying is if you're unsure of what you want to do in life, and you don't really want to be, like, on campus, you don't want to be in the dorms, you don't want to experience that college feeling, that college experience yet, then I definitely recommend your community college. Literally, I recommend. It's okay if you sit up there and say that you're going to community college and you were a senior in high school and you're about to be a freshman in college and you're going to community college. Do not feel like it's a downgrade. Do not feel like you're less than anybody that's going to a PWI and an HBCU. Baby, you're still going to get that degree. So it really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, that's how I feel like high school. You went to the best high school and it's just like, okay, like, all right. That's how I feel like with college. Like, some people can go to Yale, but I went to Yale. Like, you know, jobs don't care about that. Jobs do not care about that. Even people that went to, like, the most good ranking schools and stuff like that, some of them don't even have, like, their dream job yet, because they don't care. They don't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, we're going to move into another topic, okay? It is money and financial aid, baby. Financial aid, me and financial aid has some beef. But anyways, hold on, y'all. I can't see. How can I not see far away with my... Anyways, I'm going to just bring this closer. Like, y'all, I don't want this video to be ghetto, but literally it's going to have to be ghetto, because this, let me scoot up. Like, dang. What was I gonna say? Okay. understanding your financial aid. I really push, if you are if this is going to be your first year in college, make sure you're on top of it, especially if you're out of state and stuff like that. Make sure that like you have enough to be going to that school. Literally understand your financial aid, and if you need help or anything like that, please call financial aid, or please go to the financial aid office. And if they're not like really taking you seriously, because that's what happened to me whenever I went to my old college, they did not take me seriously. Literally called my mom, and my mom didn't even have to say nothing. It was just the fact that I was on the phone with my mom, and they literally took me seriously and got everything done. Like, please, y'all, please. Yeah, I don't know if that answered that question, but oh well, we're moving on to the next one. Textbooks can be cheaper anywhere else, baby. If there's a what is it called, so I'm just gonna say, if there's like a website or something like that where it's free and where you can access the textbook, do that route. Because if you're paying $70, $80 for a textbook and it's not helping you study, or it's not helping you like with the class, then it's just like you wasted $90 that could have been somewhere. Like, it could have been used for something else, but you spent $90 on the textbook. So before you buy any textbooks this fall semester, try to check online before. And some of professors will say like, oh, you can find this book online, you do not have to pay for it. Some professors are like, you don't need a textbook for this class. Some professors, you have to buy the textbook, and it actually, you know, helps in class. It helps you in class, but yeah. Budgeting is a survival skill. Budgeting, I would just say that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I said budgeting is a survival, but budgeting is a surviving skill. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like literally. But especially in college and stuff, because it's just like, okay, you have to pay for stuff. Like I said, you have to pay for stuff like textbooks and stuff and other things. But it's just like, it's good to budget your money, because you can say, okay, I'm gonna save up $200, or I'm gonna have a limit of how much school supplies, 200. Do not go over that 200 mark, okay? Budgeting. Actually, let me come back to budgeting, because I don't think that's a good example, and I might never ever get a good example for budgeting, because I don't know why I put that. Like, I know I know how to budget, but I don't know how to explain it, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it, so we're just gonna move on to mental health and self-care. Okay, it's okay not to have it all figured out, baby. Someone needed to say that to little girl Teresa. Literally, 19-year-old Teresa thought she had it all figured out. Literally walking into my freshman year, it's just like, I'm gonna be a doctor right out of this. Like, I'm gonna be a doctor. This is gonna be super easy. Like, I can literally go to parties and stuff like that and still make straight A's. Boy, was I wrong. Like, it's okay not to have it figured out. Then, you know, I went into like my sophomore year. I'm like, oh, like, you know, I'm still, you know, doing biology and stuff like that. My goal is to still be coming out to be a doctor. And then it was just like, for my spring semester, I was unhappy. I was unhappy waking up at 8 a.m. to go to a chemistry class that I hated. And I literally thought to myself, I was just like I was in chemistry. I literally thought to myself, it's just like, why am I taking chemistry when I literally hated chemistry in high school? And I promised to myself, I said, I'm not taking chemistry. I'm so glad I won't have to take chemistry in college. And guess what I did? Took chemistry in college. Yeah. So it's okay not to have it figured out. I still don't have it figured out at the age of 21, and it's okay not to have it figured out. Remember that, give yourself some grace. Don't be so hard on yourself, because at the end of the day, we're all still young. Like, life will figure it out, and life will be the way it's supposed to be. So I say, baby, it's okay. Let me hold your hand. Let me just hold your hand and say, it's okay not to have it figured out. It's okay. Wipe your tears, because I'm wiping my tears on the inside too, baby. It's okay. It's okay not to have everything figured out. Literally. Alright. Burnouts are real. Oh my goodness. I cannot how many times I had a burnout. I cannot count as many times I literally was stressed out. I cannot how many times I was so freaking miserable. I cannot count as many times as I cried myself to sleep. Like literally, like all jokes aside, burnouts are real. And what I would say is, if you are feeling anything, like anything negative or anything like that, stop and pause and have a self-care day after class. Like, get your work done, or even take a break. Like, if your work is not due the next day and you seriously need a break and you seriously feel yourself burning out, literally take that break. Take that break. Do something. Go out with your friends. Like, not go out to a party, but like just go out with your friends. Like, go out to dinner. Or like if you have something on your campus, like go to the cafeteria, talk to your friends for a little bit. Baby, your degree, I mean not your degree, your major should not feel like death. Like, I'm not even joking. It should not feel like that. It should not feel like miserable and stuff like that. Like, at the end of the day, yes, you still gotta get your work done. Yes, college is hard, but not like you can like have a burnout from anything, like your family, things are going on, you're not there, like yeah, anything. But literally, the burnouts are real, and please prioritize yourself before anything. Literally, if you just need a day to yourself, and you literally just like send your professor an email and stuff like that, like, hey, I'm going to be taking like a personal day, and like take that personal day and actually like prioritize yourself, do some self-care, do with things that make you happy and stuff like that, because burnouts are real, baby, and burnouts will happen in college. Just letting y'all know now. If it's your first year. If you feel like a burnout or like mentally like you or feeling like you want to do some self-harming and stuff, I would say you should use campus counseling service. But I mean, I'm kind of like, I'm telling y'all to do that, but I personally wouldn't have to do that. But personally, I don't know. Maybe that will help. Maybe that will help some people. So I will offer that. Like, you guys should go to your counseling service, whatever is on your campus and stuff like that. Maybe go see a therapist if you are feeling like you feel like this is it. This is the end. I do recommend that. Or journaling. To go to religion, talk to God, start your relationship with God. I know a lot of people in college, some people I know, some people I don't, but like they have started a relationship with God, they have started their faith journey because they feel like they were in college, they felt lost, they felt all these things, they felt the burnout, and they really just called on him. It's like, God, take the wheel, literally. So I will offer that too if you are religious. If you're not religious, that's okay. I recommend, well, if you're religious or not religious or anything like that, I recommend God, if you believe in God. Journaling, painting. I know a lot of people like painting. That's all I got. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I got, guys. I really didn't get into self-care. I usually did my self-care whenever I live on campus. Self-care, I usually took Sunday. Baby, turn on that church music. It's time to clean up. And then it's time to take, once a month, everything shower. Telling you, man, them Sundays used to be the best Sundays. But yes, take some time to yourself, like literally yourself. Not you and your man, not you and your friends. Yourself. yourself. Take that one day for yourself. Okay, babes? Okay. But yeah, like face masks. I got press-on nails because like I couldn't be able to get my nails done. Get clusters to do your lashes. Like, go to that one corner store and get you some snacks to watch a movie. Like, come on, girl. Like, you know you're that girl. Or if you're a boy, you know you're that boy. You know you're that guy. Okay, let's stay on topic. Okay, social life and independency. Okay, number one, you won't click with everyone, and that is okay, baby. You will not click with everybody. And if it's your first, come up. If it's your first year, come close to the screen. Literally, it's okay not to click with everybody. I feel like, when if you're an oncoming freshman, them people are fake. They will literally sit up there and be like, hi, your whole fall semester. But I'm telling you, that spring semester, baby, they never liked you. They never liked you. They never wanted to be your friend. Like, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny before. Like, all jokes aside, like, it wasn't funny before. And it's okay. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Even evenings, men's faces, you are not going to be their cup of tea. And they just want one thing out of you. Especially like, no. Hold on, y'all. We're going to get back on topic, but I forgot to write this down. Literally, these men, don't think that, okay, this could happen, but I mean, I don't know. In this stage and age, I don't even like to talk like this, but this day and age and this generation, do not expect to meet your husband in college. Like, literally, do not expect to meet your husband in college. Like, literally, the first boy that you mess with is not your husband, okay? It's not your husband. And if it is, God bless you. Literally, God bless you. Because I'm going to just tell you, the first boy, they just want one thing out of you. They don't want you for you. They don't care. They ain't not coming with no flowers. They're not coming with no teddy bears. They're not coming with no chocolate. They're not coming with no chocolate covered strawberries. They're not coming with nothing. Nothing, literally nothing. Like, nothing. Like, please do not waste your time in college thinking about this man. Like, play the game. Play the game. Play the game. Like, they be playing with your feelings, play with their feelings. Period. And don't just have one man. Don't just have two men. Have five. Have five men. Like, never be never settle for just one. Period. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, just being honest. Like, have multiple. Like, they be having multiple people too. Yeah. Unless they're like really genuine, not all men are like that. Like, I don't want to sit up here, not all men are like that, but I'm just saying a lot of them are. So have five or more. Girl, like, live your best life. We're young. Live your best life. I'm not saying be a, but I'm saying, like, play the game. Play the game. And if he sit up there and say you're the only one, baby, you not the only one, boo. You not the only one. You not the only one. And I'm just gonna say a lot of them may have secret baby mamas you don't know about. Like, a lot of them may have secret baby mamas you don't know about. I'm just saying, don't be stuck on one whenever baby mama, maybe. Or there's 5 different other girls. Anyways. Alright, back on topic. Okay, so, yeah. You won't click with everybody, and that's okay. Please do not sit up here and try to be everybody's cup of tea, because you're not everybody's cup of tea. Especially if you're drinking and stuff like that. And, like, when I drink and stuff like that, I like to have fun. Yeah, literally, I am that type of person that's on the dance floor. Yes, I'm loud. Yes, I'm excited. And yes, we can take more shots. That's the type of person I am. And I believe I'm the life of the party. And I don't care. And no one wants to sit up here and tell me that I'm not the life of the party. Period. Shots up. Everybody get up. Let's shake some and get some cash. Like, stuff like that. But no, like, literally, let's have fun. Like, let's have a ball. Like, I want to wake up tomorrow and we want to debrief. I'm like, oh, that was me. Stop. No, but for real, like, you're just not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. And be you. You'll find your crowd eventually. Oh well, that person don't like you. Oh well, that person don't like you drunk. Oh well, and you're gonna find your crew that likes you for you, drunk, sober, high, whatever. They're gonna love you for you. Keep that in mind. Fuck it. Okay. No, seriously. Next topic. I'm not next topic. Anyways, I'm just gonna go. Okay. Roommates are a hit or miss. Baby, I never want to experience a roommate ever again in my life. But roommates are a hit or miss. What I will say is I think you should room with someone that you know, because if you do not room with nobody, or if you can't find a roommate, you will have an international student, literally. Which that happened to me, and I never reached out to her or anything like that. But baby, I'm not even gonna get started. I just didn't like her. Simple as that. I just didn't like her. We were not compatible at all. And I mean, I was disrespectful, but she was disrespectful too. So it is what it is. I just prefer my own space. Like, obviously you can see now, like, I have my own space. I grew up the only girl, so that could also play a factor. I grew up with me, and me again. Me again. Like, the tension's all on me. Thanks, guys. But, like, literally, I grew up by myself. I mean, I said grew up by myself. I grew up having my own room. Like, I grew up, like, the only girl, so that probably played a factor in it. But, yeah, roommates are a hit or miss. And I feel like you and your roommate need to be compatible. And I feel like you need to reach out to your roommate if you do have, like, a random roommate. And you guys are literally, like, face to face. Bed to bed. Like, y'all need to, you need to do your research, look them up online. If they don't have no social media, email them, text them, get to know them. So, like, you can just see if you guys are compatible or not, because it's really hard to get your room changed and switch. So, yeah, if you know the person and, like, you guys are friends and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of friendships. I mean, I've seen a lot of people that room with their friends. They're still friends till this day. A lot of people that have seen friendships that they grew apart by living with each other and stuff. So it all depends who you are as a person. It all depends on your background as well. Like I said, I grew up me, only girl, had my own room, my space, my quiet time. I do not play about my quiet time. And yeah, so if you have a roommate like that, or if you're able to get your own room, baby, get that own room, literally, period. But if you can't, I will offer what I just said. Okay. Get involved, but don't overcommit. Do not sign up for every club. Do not sign up for every club. Literally, do not sign up for every club. I would say go based on your schedule. And if you have time and you really enjoy what the club has offered and stuff like that, I say join a club. I would say 3 clubs, 2 clubs. I wouldn't say join 10 clubs, because you're not going to be able to make it to all them clubs. And to study for your exams, study for your quizzes and stuff like that. You're not gonna have time because you're at this club, you're at that club, But just get involved. Get involved into the school. Find you a little club. That's how you stay out of trouble. I mean, trouble and drama, literally, because you're always busy and stuff. Stay to yourself. Stay pretty. Stay sexy. Stay classy. Just know that you're that girl. And if any girl tries to sit up there and tell you you're not that girl, they just insecure and still be that girl. And one thing you gotta say to them is, baby, I will never compete with you, okay? It's me versus me. You already lost. Be confident. Look good. Who cares if people used to tell me, oh, Teresa, you be getting dressed up, you be looking cute and stuff like that for class because I want to. Not because I'm sitting up here worried about this person, that person, a man, none of that. Because I want to. Because I'm her. I'm that girl. So, I feel just step out. Be you. Be literally you. If you want to do your makeup every day, do your makeup every day. If you want to sit up there and put on your best fit every single day, put on your best fit every single day. Don't let nobody tell you that, oh, why are you doing all that? Because I can. But yeah, get involved. Don't overcommit. That's all I have to say. Okay, life skills you will need. Okay, learning how to cook a few basic things. If you guys are living in a dorm, they should have like well, some of them, they might have like a cooking station in your dorm. It depends what dorm you got, but if you have like a community what is it, kitchen and stuff like that, I will say, from time to time, because you're going to get tired of eating the cafeteria food. You're going to get tired of eating what's near you. You're going to get tired of everything, literally. So just make sure you have a few, just make sure you know a little basic few meals that you can cook and stuff. Also, you can also have some ramen, like that. But, I mean, supposedly that's not really cooking, but still, keep some ramen. So like the days where you don't feel like going to like your cafeteria, or like you're tired of eating out, you broke and you don't have no money to eat out, but you don't want to eat the cafeteria food, basic things. Like, basic things like, oh, I got this, oh, I got some noodles, like, let me go put them on for 5 minutes. Anyways, doing laundry. I would hope that a lot of people not do laundry, but what I found out going to college is some people are rich. Some people have never touched a dirty towel in their life. And I'm here to say, if you're one of those people, baby, you won't have to do that. Unless you live near where you're going and you're not commuting, but like your family is willing to take that trip so you can wash all your clothes, or you're willing to take that trip in your car, baby, love that for you. But baby, I hope that you know how to do laundry. The people that don't, got no car, got no license, live like 4 hours away, I hope y'all know how to do laundry. Just that. Time management. I still struggle with this, but time management, like at the end of the day, it's not high school. You are not, like, this is not like for free. You're paying for this, and you should go to class. You should be very, very good at your time management. If your class starts at 8, it takes me a while. First of all, it takes me a while to get up. Then it takes me like, I just take a very long time. Like, my routine could be like this, but I'm literally like a sloth in the morning. So yeah, I wake up around 6, and I get myself together and stuff, and then I'm walk out of the door at like 7:50, because I live like real close to like each of the halls. So like, walk down and make it to my class at 8. Yes, time management is very, very, very important in college and stuff like that. You need to be on time coming to them classes. It's okay to be a few minutes late. I'm not about to sit up here and like but you need to be on time, because at the end of the day, you are paying to go here. You're paying. It's not like, you can miss a few classes in high school. It's just like, I mean, you're not paying me to go here. But literally, if you're going to college, make sure you're on time for them classes, and make sure you're on time for them clubs and stuff like that. Also, it's just good to be on time and stuff like that. Your professor will probably notice like this. Actually, your professor probably won't notice that you're on time. I'm about to lie so bad, but I'm just saying, it's good to be on time. It's good. It gives you a good look. It does not give you a good look being late all the time, because literally the whole class is staring at you like, oh, this girl's late again. I mean, if you don't care, you don't care. But like, like, you should keep that in mind and stuff like that. You should want to be on time. And, practicing time management and stuff like that. Second thing is asking for help. As the new adults that we are becoming and stuff like that, I feel like I struggle with this. Maybe you guys struggle with this as well. Is asking for help. You do not have to do everything by yourself. And this world, you cannot do everything alone. You need some help sometimes, and it's just like your professors, they always want to help you. The service, the student service that they have on your campus or at your community college, they want to help you. Like, please take all the help. Literally, it's okay not to know everything, and it's okay to ask for help. Literally, we're figuring out how to be adults. Even adults sometimes that or has been adulting for a long time, they still need help. They still ask questions and stuff like that. So never feel like you can't ask for help. Literally. So yeah. So on to the final and last topic. We have 3 big tips. These are our last. Well, no, these are our 3 big tips. I don't know where I was going. Okay. Take advantage of your free resources. Let me say this again. Take advantage of your free resources. Baby, that gym, be in that gym. Don't be sitting up there talking about you're going to be in the gym. Don't be sitting up there talking to your friends on the phone saying you're going to be in that gym. Be in that gym. That is free. 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 Hey, I wish I would have took that in. I wish I would never took it for granted. I would have been in that gym. What else is like a free resource? I don't know, y'all. I can't think right now. My brain is a little foggy. All I could think about is the gym, because I literally did not take advantage of the gym. But literally all the free resources and stuff like that, please take advantage of it. Literally, please do. Because in this real world, the gym, you're going to have to pay to go to the gym. So take advantage of it right now. Please and thank you. Start building your resume early. I would say start building your resume like around your junior year, your 3rd year of college and stuff like that. Start early. Start, listen to things that you have done as a college student. Like, please do not be that college student that only went to class and did nothing and did no clubs and stuff like that. Like, no, like, do some clubs. Like, make your resume like, classy. I was going to say sexy, but what's sexy about a resume? But like classy, like, oh, this girl did what? This girl, like, make the job want you. Like, hello? Like, make the master program want you. Like, babes, what? Make sure that, make the nursing program want you. Like, oh, she did what? Like, what? Anyways, so, yes. Your college experience is yours. No, you can hear my college experience, you can hear another YouTuber's college experience, you can hear another, like, you can hear a person down the street, their college experience. Your the people, the seniors in college, you can hear their college experience and stuff like that. You can hear the graduates' college experience. At the end of the day, your college experience is yours. Whatever you experience is what you experience. No matter if someone was in the same experience as you, they're not you. So, yeah, literally. But that wraps up this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope, you guys actually take my advice. But if you guys don't, I'm glad that you clicked on this video and listened to me talk the whole entire time. I really appreciate that. No, but I really do appreciate that. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you tell a friend. Tell a friend. Tell a friend to be like, hey, Teresa just dropped a new video. Life of Teresa. Y'all should go subscribe. But I am very, very grateful for 34. Yes, that's correct. 34 subscribers that I have. I really appreciate every single one of y'all. I love y'all down so freaking bad. Like, love you guys so bad. Like, it's TT gang all the way. TT gang all the way. But anyways, okay, I end up running out of storage, but I just literally wanted to say, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I love you guys dearly, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.